Outer Wilds from Mobius Digital is an incredibly ambitious indie game I'm playing on Xbox Game Pass. This is a game of space exploration in which you play the role of an alien, and you're at the edge of the universe, or close enough to it. You're investigating some abnormal circumstances, rocks that shift around, a moon that disappears and reappears if you're not looking at it. Oh, also, about every 20 minutes, the sun in your solar system will supernova, which will kill you. Oh, and you're gonna die a lot. But don't worry, because the people who made this game really enjoyed Groundhog Day, or for that matter, Beautiful Dreamer, because you're in a loop. You die, you come back, you have a little bit of the knowledge that you picked up before, and you're trying to piece together what you can do to save the universe. It's no small task, but hey, you're gonna have a, quilted together spacesuit, a jalopy of a spaceship. No one really helping you out, but there are various travelers who are also stationed at other planets with a little bit of information from what they've gathered. And that's what you do in this incredibly open-ended, no hand-holding adventure game. It's not quite the evolution of the point and click, but you're getting the puzzles, you're getting freedom to explore the whole solar system whenever and however you please. There's even an achievement for completing the game without dying. A beginner's luck. So essentially you go through the game and maybe you do this at the end when you realize what you need, the reactor, the alignment, all this sort of stuff. And Mobius Digital did an incredible job of building a universe. There's this extinct species that have tried to piece together all these puzzles, and you're left to pick up their pieces. They have a unique way of communicating, and you have to try to translate it, this glyphs that kind of branch off and then other people have added to it. It's really quite remarkable. And every world feels not huge, but worthy of exploring and unique. And there's things I've never seen in other games. Like, you have these two little planets that have like an hourglass formation. The sand comes from one and goes back to the other, and it's really quite awesome. But I would say, to the game's detriment, there is so little assistance, so little of what should I do next. You're going to be spending a lot of time looking stuff up online. Let's plays, walkthroughs, you name it. I would say that would ruin the story, but the story's fairly thin as far as the plot. And having to rush through this game, realizing that you only have about 20 minutes to live, you don't have time to take in and really read everything. Instead, you're just gathering material so you can complete your ship's log and look at it next time, which is unfortunate. And so I would say this isn't exactly spoilers, but when you get to the eye of the universe, you meet a character with the name of my deceased grandfather, and that really blew my mind. Imagine if you could make a game so that the user's deceased loved ones appear at the end. I mean, yeah, okay, there'd be some data mining there. People would say, oh, the game knows too much about me, but hey, it would give you some payoff, wouldn't it? I realize there's some debate about a post-credits sequence, so let me break it down for you like this. Some 15 billion years later, give or take, there's some music playing in the background, this symphony type. Well, throughout Outer Wilds, there is a camping motif. You have campfire songs, banjos, harmonicas, drums. Well, what you're hearing at the end is the next group of explorers trying to solve the dying of the universe, only they prefer classical music. Outer Wilds also has some incredibly punishing tasks, and I don't think that the game really sets you up fairly for this. For example, one of the achievements, Hotshot, you're supposed to try to land your ship, or rather dock, at a satellite orbiting the surface of the sun. Easier said than done. This took me maybe 6 hours of trying. There is no help in looking at YouTube for this. A lot of it is blind luck trying to get in there. Since this satellite has no area for you to land, your best bet's maybe going to be jamming your ship into the tiny hole which you're trying to get into. Oh, but it doesn't fit, so you're going to have to quickly and unintuitively eject the cockpit, unbuckle, float in, twist around, try to align yourself, and pray it works. But you know what? There are more hits than misses with Outer Wilds. I'm really glad I tried this game out, and I only really did so because of a quest from Microsoft Rewards to get 10,000 gamer score in 10 days on select titles, and this being one of them. I give Outer Wilds a 9.2 out of 10. So we're at the part of the video where I have to beg you to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, because subscribe doesn't really account to anything other than YouTube might someday send me a plaque.